What's going on? I gotta tell you guys what happened this morning. So I go running, and there's a road right before the SMPJ Lodge. I think it's called, you know, maybe lettuce or something. It's, you know, parsley, lettuce, something. And so I always run, and that's where that lady is that I told you that Elliot barked at that one time. I go on Sam Shula Drive to there, and then I turn and just go a little ways down that road because I had somehow like done like the Map My Run thing or whatever, so it was a mile. So I get down there and I can see down at the end of the road, it's dark. There's a house there that's kind of back, and all the windows are open, their lights are on, but I can see farther down, maybe like into the, what looks like a glowing fire or something. So I stop again. Here's the scenario. It's pitch black. I'm with the dogs, and I hadn't turned any of their collar lights on, you know. So I was just there in the dark. So I'm trying to see. Well, you know, the character's blind as a bat. She can't see what it is. So picture this scenario. So now I'm walking down this road.
Jeez.
I'm trying to get close enough to see, and the dogs are just walking along. They don't seem to, you know. Believe me, if they would have gone or something, I would have, you know, I would have run quicker. Which I'm giving away the story. So I'm trying to get closer and closer. I mean, it was either an alien, you know, and I thought, well, maybe it's a burn barrel. But it's kind of irresponsible to just leave a barrel burning that it was glowing like that. So now I'm getting it a little bit closer. Now just keep in mind it's dark, and I'm walking, you know, down this road. But I got the dogs, but she's not playing good role. And so then, I think what I see is Summer's like, okay, what did you just drink? Maybe it looks like someone smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, that would creep me out in the middle of the night.
Well, yeah, no, I ran for the hills.
Yeah. I'd have been gone.
Quickly, this is what makes it even worse. Picture it this way. It was probably from here to the end of the driveway that I could see the glowing. So I'm walking with the dogs. I'm trying to see. And just prior to that, Nachos! He fought me on that one. I was playing Last Pale Light in the West. Where, you know, he heads towards the last pale light in the west. It was to the west.
Right.
So then I was like, you know, maybe I better call the sheriff's department. What if it was a fire and I just didn't say anything? And, you know, and then it was on the news and it said, oh, no citizens spoke. How bad would I feel? I mean, that woman already said.
Well, where did you think you saw the cigarette, on the floor or in somebody's hand?
It was like I could see it glow, but then as I got closer, it looked like maybe
somebody kept doing that. Or
then I looked, and then it was kind of like orbish again. And then I said, whenever we get to the end and get ready to start back up, I say, "Go home, Ellie. Go home," because that's what the kid in Lassie always said.
Yeah. Go home. Go home.
The fastest mile I've ever run. According to Map My Run, that was twice as fast as every mile.
Because then now you think the cigarette's following you.
And I still don't know what it is. Remind me when we go that way, just to try and see what's at the end of that road.
Now you think the cigarette's following you.
You know, again, if it was a scene in a movie, I'm walking, I'm like trying to, and then it was.
See you later.
I was as stealth as I could until I got back out to the road.
Yeah, because then you think it's following you. The cigarette's following you.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
yeah.
It was pitch black. I had to run in the pitch black because where I always stop is the street light.
You should get one of those things, a light for that you strap.
I have more advantage in the complete dark.
True.
So,
with your dogs.
I didn't turn their lights on because they might have been, what's that blinking light down there? And they might start walking towards me, and then I would have said, oh. All right, look, what I'm doing.
True.
And I am counting on the rug to be tactile. That's it. Tactile and setting the scene of the play. Because previously in this play, oh, I laid down on a mat. I gotta tell you, this dog is a cute dog. I tell you, it's a cute dog. Alright, so what I'm doing, not just hurt his leg, so he's on very restricted duty. But, you know, even dogs like that, you know, have to get knee surgery and stuff. You can still train them. I did it before. I can't remember which dog it was, but it's something where it had to. But this is all I did. I practiced making it stay. All right, so what I want him to understand is really just get him to go down on the road. Good. Down. Oh, you precious Here's Monkey. And from the very beginning, and I'm not going to tell you he won't pop back up, but what I don't want is any pressure on there. I don't want him to feel like I'm holding his head. I said I'd have him downing. Today's Thursday, right? Today's, but Summer better force me to train him tomorrow, and I'll train him in the morning too. Good. My job is to be like the manners minder and keep giving it the food when he's there. All right, so now to make the sequence, I'm just going to go, and I've got my barrel horse turn. I want to do a video on that, so get a good little zoom on the turn. He might not be the best one. We could do that one with Mavis. Nachos. Good. So there's my barrel horse turn, and then down. I'm holding it down. I guess he's already going into the right position. My job is there, and I'm not kidding myself that he didn't see me put my foot on there. And Molly, in the show, Molly, I didn't tell you this yet, but in the show you run away.
See you later.
You take off in the woods after, remember the old possum we had? It leads you astray and you have your own little bit. They actually have these like little collars that you can put on cats that record stuff. That's what we should get from Molly. All right, so look, I'm just going to have my same sequence again. If I said it's going to take 50 times of doing this before I felt like I was, I've maybe done it, and if I've done it 20, I'm being good. Nachos. Good. Here's my tongue. The right hand down. And again, it is, whether he realizes or not, it is tactile. Getting on there is, with a lot of dogs, like that little bulldog, haven't you seen it curled up on this rug in the kitchen, Summer?
Oh, yeah.
It just, they're going to be prone to that behavior anyway. This thing has to just be this puke green color. This is what you get when you go to garage sales. You don't get the variety that you want. I was telling Dave all about Luann and them's bar. He's never been over there. I'm like, oh my God, you got to go there. Because I said it's like a real bar and everything. Luann's behind the bar and everything. We love Luann. And then you get your drinks or whatever it is. They got the full beer cooler and everything. Except for it doesn't cost any money. All right, look, so I'm going to do my thing. And I don't like that hole right there, but I'm going to try to be aware of that. I'll go this way. I am being deliberate about my leash, and I'm already saying, I want him to say to himself, she's going to go a little ways, and she's going to do my barrel horse turn. Nachos. Good. Heel. He was already ready for it. Down. Wonder. And I'm going to tell you, he did give Molly a dart, but I will tell you the other thing that I do with these dogs is I do train them in the morning. And I'll tell you, he's looming around. This one, the bulldog. Delbert just does his own thing now, lives in the house, and me in my pajamas, down. Good. So I'm really introducing distractions. I'm making what other people might consider distractions just really the norm. They're just, Molly's just basically an insect. Anyway, guys, I will tell you how this dog is doing. What do you think, Summer? He's doing pretty good.
He's doing great.
All right, bye, guys.
He's a wonderful dog.
He's a wonderful, wonderful dog.